Hey guys, it's Sean with the Social Media Pros, the #1 home service marketing agency in the country. If you are watching this video, then chances are that you are either thinking about getting into pressure washing, you're just starting out, or you already have a pressure washing business and you are trying to break through to that next level. And today, I want to break down exactly what it takes to go from zero to over $1 million a year in pressure washing. Now, before we get into that, I want you to know where this is coming from. Over the years, I have had well over 10,000 conversations with pressure washing business owners, everything from guys pricing out their first trailer all the way to companies that are running 3-4 trucks doing $1.5 million a year. Because of that, I have been lucky enough to see the patterns of what big companies do and what the small companies don't, and more importantly, what actually moves the needle. I'm going to give you 5 things that every 7-figure pressure washing company has in common. And stick around until the end, because tip number 5 is the one that most people completely misunderstand, and it is where you should be spending the majority of your time and energy. As always, if you want help growing your pressure washing business, whether it's with marketing, systems, scaling, there is a link down in the description to book a call with me or my team. But let's just jump right into it with tip number 1. Every single pressure washing company that I know doing serious revenue is led by someone who is incredible at sales. And I don't just mean like not awkward at sales. I mean, they can sell in person, they can sell on the phone, they're great at overcoming objections, they can close on the spot, confidently talk about price, they are killers when it comes to sales. They can go door to door, they can walk a property and explain value. And here is the uncomfortable truth for a lot of you guys. If you suck at sales, it doesn't matter how good your marketing is, you are going to struggle. If you want to grow, sales is a skill that you have to practice. Role play with your friends, role play with family, role play with other contractors. Someone who has spent 15 years in sales, the best salespeople role play all of the time. I still do it. Get uncomfortable now so that you're not broke later. Every $1 million pressure washing company has someone at the top who knows how to sell. Tip number 2, they do all of their estimates in person. Now, the biggest companies do not email estimates days later. They show up, they walk the property, they explain what they're going to do, they present the options, and they close in person. When you leave and send an estimate later, a few things are going to happen. You're going to forget, they're going to forget, another company comes out and sells them, you lose the chance to handle objections. In-person estimates dramatically increase your close rate. You can explain why your price is what it is. You can answer any questions. You can remove uncertainty and build trust. 7-figure companies understand this. Tip number 3, they don't overbuy equipment. This one is going to hit some of you guys. I know a lot of you guys are doing $400 to $600K a year, running old trucks and basic trailers and equipment that's been paid off for years. And I also know a lot of you guys who are doing $80K a year with brand new rigs, shiny setups, and massive payments. Equipment does not grow your business. Marketing, sales, and systems do. Shiny object syndrome kills more pressure washing businesses than competition ever will. Buy equipment when it makes sense. Buy equipment when it saves you time. Buy equipment when it increases your capacity, not because it looks cool on Instagram. Tip number 4, they know their numbers. This is where most companies really fall apart. 7-figure companies know their profit margins. They know their chemical costs, know their marketing spend, their cost per lead, their cost per customer acquisition. They know what a job actually makes them, because if you do not know your numbers, then you do not know how much to spend on marketing. You don't know if you can hire. You don't know if you can buy a new truck. You don't know if you're growing or just like bleeding money. You cannot scale if you do not track. If you don't know your profit, everything else is a guess. Tip number 5, and the final one, they understand the value. Their time, and this is a big one, and it's kind of controversial, and it's where a lot of guys get it wrong. I constantly see newer guys bragging about turning down small jobs. I don't do $99 driveways. I'm not working for cheap. I know my worth. Here's the reality. If you are not booked out, if your calendar is not full, if you are not consistently working, you don't have leverage yet. The big companies can turn down those small jobs because they're booked out. They have reviews, they have big brand recognition, they have systems, they have, sales teams. Smaller companies need reps, at-bats, experience, and that $99 driveway, that's practice. That's a review that you desperately need. That's confidence that you probably need. That's learning how to sell add-ons. That's learning how to operate efficiency. 7-figure companies didn't start out 7 figures. They earned the right to say no after they've already built momentum. If you're not busy, your time is not more valuable than those opportunities. Going from 0 to $1 million in the pressure washing industry isn't magic or luck. It is a sales skill. It's in-person estimates. It's smart equipment decisions. It's knowing all of your numbers. numbers and understanding where you actually are in the journey. If you try and act like a 7-figure company before you are one, it will stunt your growth. Build the foundation, earn the leverage, then you can scale. And if you want help putting these systems, marketing, sales processes in place to grow your pressure washing business the right way, the link to book a call with me and my team is down in the description of this video. Drop a comment if this helped you out. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and I will catch you guys in the next video.